What's another way to say we're back? Well, if you're a toy collector, it's by saying Diamond Select Toys. And yes, folks, we're back with the Slime Blower Winston figure, and this thing is tremendous. I'm really in love with this, guys. We got some more Ghostbuster figures courtesy of Diamond Select. They're out now. Go ahead and pick them up. And why should you? Because this figure is freaking awesome. And I'm going to explain why right here, right now. Let's just go ahead and break it down, shall we? Let's go ahead and look at Winston's head sculpt here. This is based on his Ghostbusters 2 appearance, and he is looking a rather drapper individual, if I say so myself. Really digging the hair sculpt, really digging the face sculpt. It all looks very, very good. I don't know what that is all over there, but it's gone now, whatever it is. As for the uniform itself, we got a whole bunch of new details because we have the slime blower attached. Now, everything's a soft plastic material, plastic rubbery material. Everything from the straps to the tanks themselves. They're a little harder, as you can hear right there, but they got tremendous detail as well, even from the headrest back here, so Winston doesn't boink his head to the headlights and to the back. I mean, just incredible detail. I'm pretty sure some customizers already plotting a way to make this thing light up. But, I mean, look at these hoses, too. They all connect wonderfully to the slime blower itself. Speaking of the slime blower, it looks tremendous as well. Now, I want to point out something. When I first got this figure right here in the peg hole here, which I'll be talking about in a little bit, there was a black hole in there. I actually thought there was something wrong with my figure, but if you pop in the slime blower piece, it just pops right off, no problem. So don't freak out like I almost did. The Ghostbuster 2 decal looking very nice as well. The rest of the uniform's pretty standard, as you can see right here. We got the place for the walkie-talkie, the yellow thing, the lifesaver, or the lifeguard. I believe it's a lifeguard. A place for the trap. You got the clear hose, and you got his boots. All of it looks very awesome, and I'm very happy with it. This is just something really cool, to say the least. Let's go ahead and bring it out real quick, and let's just go ahead and break down articulation while I have it in my hands. So in terms of the head can't really go back because of the headrest, but you can bring the head forward quite a bit. You can get some side-to-side action, which is very nice. Now in terms of the arms, they go out about that far. They go down. You got the swivel and hinge at the elbow, and the hand came out, but that's okay. We just plug it back in like so. I'm trying to do this on camera. But you got a swivel and hinge at the hand that allows full rotation too. Now, the upper body does have a diaphragm joint. It actually goes down pretty well. Not so much back, but going down to get some action. And then you get some diaphragm side to side, and you do have a waist twist, excuse me. Now, in terms of the legs, you do get that kung fu action for Winston here. You can bring him down. He can kick forwards about that much, and he can slightly go back, but not really. You have a thigh cut right here, double bend at the knee, which is tremendous, and we have a hinge that allows the foot to go up and down, and you do get ankle rocker, and you do have peg holes at the bottom. So all in all, great amount of articulation. The sculpting, like I said, is really what makes this figure stand out. Very happy to have it in my collection. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and break down accessories and take it from there. Alright, gang, we are back with the accessories. Now, the first thing I wanted to cover were the hands. We do get an additional set of hands, and they are standard releases that we've seen with other versions of this character and all the other Ghostbuster characters, and along with the walkie-talkie. But another cool thing we get is this slime effect that fits into the slime blower. I just wanted to focus on this for a moment so you could see what it looks like. It's very cool, very long, definitely gets that slime feel. And it has a peg on it, and what you want to do, let's see if I can do this on camera. You just peg it right in, like so. And let's see if I can get him to hold it. Well, I didn't get him to hold it the proper way, but it does fit in. Now, it does make the figure a bit top heavy, just so you guys know. But overall, I think it's very cool, and it's I think this effect works better in some ways than the proton streams, to be quite honest with you. It just flows a bit more naturally. Now, I'm not hating on the proton stream or anything. I just feel this one works a little better. And speaking of the hands, you can pop off the hands like you can with all the other Ghostbuster figures and just put regular hands if you want to have Winston or Ray or anybody else with the slime blower get down and dirty. Also, here is something that's really freaking cool. Remember that scene in the subway with all the heads? Well, Diamond Select has included one of those heads, and this thing looks tremendous. It's got a great amount of detail applied to it. See if I can get the camera to shine on it a little better. You can see the red within the eyes itself, and the teeth look gross, and the skin texture and the hair. It's very cool, and as you can see, it's disconnected from the rest of the body. And it does have a wooden pole attached to a piece of concrete, which all of it is removable. And all in all, it's just something very cool and very fun to include. And the last piece I want to talk about is, of course, one of our pieces for the firehouse, if you will. They have a window here, and I can't wait to see this thing fully constructed and ready to rock and roll. So, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for accessories. Let's do a quick size comparison and wrap this video up. All right, guys, here we are with the size comparison, and just for fun, I threw Deathstroke into the mix. Of course, we got our Ghostbusters 1 Ray in the middle. We have our new Winston figure and Deathstroke on the other side. Obviously, Deathstroke being a lot smaller, he doesn't really fit in with this. This is just for giggles. As for the two Ghostbuster figures, let's just zoom in here. I think they look fantastic with one another. They're very cool. It's nice to have these figures. And I really think this Winston figure is an essential piece for your Ghostbusters 1 and 2 collection. Plus, you're getting a slime blower version of him. How cool is that with a new head sculpt? Digging it very much. Can't recommend it for enough, even with all the accessories, especially that slime piece right there. It is well worth your hard-earned money, so go out and pick it up today. Guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the review. I want to thank you guys, as always, for stopping by and seeing what's going on here. I do appreciate your free time devoted to looking to see what I'm doing over here. Also, I got a ton of links in the description below. Go check those out as well. Remember, Extreme Dash Sets has their new Multiverse Wave out. The backdrop you see in this is available now. Pick it up today. Don't be left in the cold. Also, head over to undercovercapes.com for all things geekery in the toy-verse. They got amazing podcasts, amazing reviews, and so much more. Also, on Instagram, make sure you go over and see what Toy Lover Crew on Instagram is doing. They got some amazing toy art, that you don't want to miss out on. Lastly, yes, head over to Big Bad Toy Store for all your toy and collectible needs. And guys, that's going to pretty much do it. Slideshow at the end. And until next time, great googly moogly.